How's it going, guys? We quick one on the length of time that you take to eat your meals. Okay, so I was recently reading an article by Precision Nutrition. It was saying that ideally you want to be taking between 15 and 20 minutes to sit down and eat your dinner. And the first thing came to mind is obviously the avatar of the member of the Mummy Makeover program, and those guys are struggling to sit down for a cup of tea, never mind to sit down for 15 to 20 minutes to sit down and enjoy an evening meal or their lunch or any time of the day that they're eating. Okay, so it got me thinking, what realistically is a good time for you to put aside to you eating slowly. Okay, so before we go into that, first of all, eating slowly is hugely important to your long-term results with regards to weight loss or your fat loss journey. If you're eating quickly, you do tend to overeat, and you're adding a little bit of stress to the time that you're eating, which of course is going to affect your cortisol levels, which will affect your long-term weight loss or fat loss. So ideally we want to be slowing that time down and taking our time to eat our dinner or to eat our lunch and actually enjoying our meal. One of the things that I know in our house, it can be difficult whenever everybody's so busy and for everyone to sit down together, but we do try when possible for all together to sit down at the table and have dinner together. And it's a really good idea, guys, because it does mean that you do take your time, you sit down, you slow things down, okay? Some tips on slowing the process of eating down would be to make sure you've got water there, and make sure you're drinking plenty of water as you're eating your food and as you're eating your meal, and that'll obviously make a big difference to the speed that you're digesting your food as well, and it'll slow this down. Also, guys, rather than sitting watching TV and looking to see what's going on, maybe watching the news while you're having your dinner, these types of things, guys, are just going to again increase your cortisol levels, because I'm sure you'll agree with me, I haven't seen anything positive whatsoever in the news recently, and that does nothing but just heighten your anxiety, stress, and also overwhelm of what you have to do in your own daily life. So maybe try removing the TV from eating times, and maybe actually sit down with your family and have a conversation and enjoy your dinner together. And again, consuming water is going to make a big difference when it comes to the speed that you're obviously eating at. Okay, we've got a wee quick question here. Lorraine, I'm under eating and just can't eat enough. Okay, so great question, Lorraine. If you're struggling with obviously eating enough food, it's probably something maybe your body's struggling to take it all in at one time. So maybe what you want to do is you maybe want to try and just eat a little bit more often. So although you're eating little, maybe just try to increase the frequency and the time that you're eating. So that may help. Hopefully that's of use to you. Just going back to the topic as we spoke about. As I said, the length of time that you take for your meals is very, very important, guys. So let's try over the next week. I know I'm going to certainly do it. Let's try to set aside time, where you are sitting down, and give yourself 10, 15 minutes where you can actually sit down and enjoy your dinner in peace, have a glass of water, slow the process down, and let's enjoy it. I know in a lot of European cities and a lot of European countries, evening meals tend to be something that as a family they're really overindulgent and they take their time, and it's a really nice thing, okay? To sit down and maybe take 45 minutes over a nice evening meal as opposed to kind of eating your dinner and then running doing something else. I understand totally, as busy mums, busy dads, as parents, you've got so many tasks and so many things to do, especially in the evening time with bath time, bedtime, and everything else that goes with preparation for the next day. It can be difficult, but let's try and be realistic. And if we're looking to lose body fat, lose weight long term, let's try and just kind of think to ourselves, well, what can we afford here? Can we get 15, 20 minutes? Is that realistic to sit down for 15 and 20 minutes of your whole day to sit down with your family, have something to eat, and enjoy your meal? Guys, I'm hoping this has helped you. Please give me a thumbs up if you're watching. And if you are watching, guys, don't be afraid to comment below. Let me know where you're watching from. So Lorraine, hopefully that's helped you. If you can just let me know where you're watching from. It's great to see Laura and Kelly on the video feed, guys. Guys, please give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comment below, and I look forward to the next video.